record in the Juddmonte International. That set the seal on it. That's his reputation right there.
Absolutely. And Ryan Moore has gone out and ridden him in a way that not many would have necessarily anticipated. I think it was mooted in some quarters that he may set his own stall out, and this is exactly what he's done, and you can see he's keen to do that from the gates opening. As soon as they opened, he was on him and he wanted to drive forward and get that position, and he's done exactly that and just galloped them into submission essentially. And
it's noteworthy where, look at Ambiente Friendly is the inside.
Of a whole second off See the Stars track record as well, and this is it. Hans Andersen, well, was this the double bluff, or could he just not get to the lead? I suspect it might have been the former. Either which way, Ryan Moore was quite happy and quite confident that he had a horse that can just gallop and gallop relentlessly. He can stretch speed.
He doesn't bend his knee. He's relentless. He must have a huge lung capacity, because this guy's able to burn horses. He came from behind to win the Epsom Derby. Well, today he did the complete opposite. Watch Ambiente Friendly. He was forever too keen. He lit up Ghostwriter just behind Royal Rhyme. He was then pushing Duretza wide, who had no cover. You can see Richard Kingscote fighting Ghostwriter there to try to get him back to settle. Blue Stocking had a lovely position, as had Zarakem. Behind them is Calandagan. Credit to him for making up ground on a day where nobody really is making up any ground. A huge run for him and the Aga Khan team. Horses in behind like Maljoum, Alflela, they never really got involved, Israr and Docklands. But this is the part, a big long home straight here in York, when Ryan starts to lengthen, asking this horse for more effort. The side-on angle is a really good demonstration of his action. He does not bend his knee. He really relishes this quick ground, and while he is lugging a little bit to his right, he's done that in the past, he's running straight and through. He hasn't seen a horse since he broke from the stalls. It's such a genuine performance. His lungs must be bursting at this stage as Calandagan comes down to lay down a gauntlet.
Most horses' lungs would be. His possibly aren't, because he kept going right through the line. Calandagan has also broken the track record, it should be said.
Yeah, make no mistake, he worked for that lead as well. I think they dipped, it was 11.96, the on-course sectional time for his second furlong of the race. So he was pushing hard early on. And
Aiden's blowing harder. Aiden's blowing much harder.
Well, there is pressure. Of course there's pressure. This means a lot, I'd imagine, in every sense of that word.
Well, there's been some bold statements about this horse. It meant that he had to achieve more maybe than others have done. Not winning a Derby and winning an Eclipse almost wasn't good enough for City of Troy.
Such was the reputation they gave him.
Such was the reputation from day one, essentially. And this is a performance that more befits that reputation.
This was a performance of really ruthless efficiency.
As you said, Martin, for each of the last 4 furlongs, for the last half a mile, he's done sub 12 seconds all the way through. He has not just burned them off, he's maintained that out and through the line.
It's not easy to do. Calandagan, what a massive run, as you said, and Ghostwriter, huge run. Huge run in
Connections
third.
have been wanting fast ground for Ghostwriter all season. They finally got it. Blue Stocking's run great in 4th. Duretza's in 5th. Ambiente Friendly tried, came up short today. The Derby runner-up. Exertions at the Curragh may well have left their mark slightly on him, but yeah, ultimately you needed a horse of the highest caliber to get near City of Troy today. Look at him stretch close home. His stride relative to his size is remarkable.
Yeah, he's a huge gate, and you know what, this track pays homage to that. Epsom was all about balance, coming from behind. It was a different test. Today he showed his pure raw ability.
Now Ryan Moore clearly is riding for today, but we all know the connections have talked about the Breeders' Cup Classic for this horse. Does he have a dirt action? Well, arguably not. Is he the horse that can stretch speed and be tactical and just keep rolling like you need to? Absolutely, you bet your bottom dollar he is. He's certainly their most viable contender for a long time.
He's getting a huge reception here. There's an awful, I'd say it's 5 or 6 or 7 deep around the parade ring winner's enclosure to get a glimpse at what is the best turf horse in the world at the moment. He's got a huge reputation, but today he really proved he was worthy of it.
The notion that City of Troy was something out of the ordinary was something that was first mooted on his debut at the Curragh when Ryan Moore couldn't pull him up. It has been an extraordinary story of twists and turns subsequently, but one defeat on that otherwise blemish-free record today. He's put the lot together and he smashed See the Stars track record. City of Troy, no mythology about this, he is much the best.
He is indeed, Nick, and of course the City of Old was renowned for its belligerence in repelling all comers, and indeed the equine version has done just that in besting Calandigan in what is surely one of the races of the season on the Knavesmire in the Juddmonte International. What a performance, and what a time as well in breaking the track record. Both the winner and the runner-up have bested the clock, and the two have drawn well clear of Ghostwriter. In the end, 6 furlongs, City of Troy has run below 12 seconds. Some mighty sectionals produced there in what was a mighty performance in the feature race of the afternoon, and a Group 1 to be remembered, won by City of Troy, Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien. What an afternoon they have had, the 5-4 favourites doing the business in the highlights. Second was Calandigan, 13-2, a mighty run in second, and third was Ghostwriter, also a brilliant performance there, 33-1.
The pace and make it a strong one, and he was just brilliant. He always is. You can't stop eulogising Ryan Moore. He had the right horse underneath him, and we could just see there the second Calandigan having to come round horses and having to come wide down the middle of the track. He's put up a fantastic performance and proves that performance at Ascot, where he won 7 lengths, was no fluke. And all of a sudden, the two of them are clear of Ghostwriter, who's run the race of his life, and then Blue Stocking, she was staying on in good style. A couple of them did too much too soon. A couple of them missed the break, but you just can't take it away from them. The clock just shows what a stupendous performance that was, and I don't think there's any doubt that this was the race of the season.
Oh, he's definitely lived up to the hype, hasn't he, City of Troy? He ran